The family Shovellor band was denied being able to play at the Gimme Gimme Club for their Survival Day event in Broome due to being unvaccinated. We spoke to Frankie and Francis from the band to see why they are hesitant to get the vaccination.
The vaccine, this one here is very, it's really different, and we think as a cultural people, we think it's going to hurt a few more cultural people that never felt something like this before.
There's two sides of things. There's the non-Indigenous terms where you need these needles, you need to get jabbed to live. But there's also this cultural belief that which myself and a few others ally to, because it's something that we believe in. If we don't trust it as well, as we should be. But there's also media voices from other people, and also like just spread of mouth. People say about these things. A lot of people say good things, a lot of people say bad things. It's not always going to be a one-way street where it's always going to be good or it's always going to be negative. There's always going to be a two-lane. People are going to be fighting back and forward to try and get a resolution for it. But with myself, I basically just follow my instincts, my cultural belief. If it wasn't mandatory to get it, I wouldn't get it because of my cultural belief. But I thought about my family and the future, because everyone has to get it to actually be employed.
Lorraine Anderson was invited to the community to talk to the Bidjadanga community to explain why countrymen should be vaccinated.
Look, I think there's multiple things. First and foremost is the general mistrust of, in particular, government agencies with remote living Aboriginal communities. They've been dealt a raw deal over the years, and they have very little trust that what the government is trying to do with the vaccination against COVID is actually in their favour. A lot of information coming out on social media where people are concerned. They're reading stories. The stories have no foundation. In fact, most of the stories on social media aren't even generated in Australia. They're generated overseas. There's the mandate. And unfortunately, human nature is that when you're told you have to do something, it makes you think, I don't know if I really want to do it. And that's there's a little bit of that playing out, I think, across the whole of WA, that people are actually not anti-vax, they're just anti-being told what to do.
A few days later, Frankie Shovellor had changed his mind about the vaccination and was considering getting the vaccination, which will be necessary with the new proof of vaccination laws and travel restrictions to remote Aboriginal communities, meaning the band will need to be vaccinated in order to leave and return to their community safely.